Hey boys and girls, I'm going to show you how to complete a worksheet in your Google Classroom. So right now I'm in my account, but I want to show you how it looks like as an actual student. So I'm going to log into Maddox's. Sorry, let me get out of his windows. So remember, we're looking for the tic-tac-toe board. Now, if Google Classroom is not there, when you click the tic-tac-toe board, then just click on account. Whenever you click on account, sometimes you have to log back in, and that's okay. So log back in and click the tic-tac-toe board again, and then Google Classroom will be there. So you'll of course click on my class, but right now I'm clicking on just kind of a fake class that I use to do things like this. So you would click on my class, you would go to the assignment in the classwork tab. We're going to click on it, and now it does tell us instructions here, but let's click view assignment so we can read them here. So today we're reviewing all of the skills in chapter 1 regarding place value. Your first assignment is to complete this 3-page review. You must click the attachment to complete the assignment. It is 3 pages long. On the 4th page, you will find a copy of the instructions below. Actually, I have made the first page and the last page instructions, basically saying what I'm going to tell you now throughout this short little video. That way, you'll just have it just in case you forget, and you don't have to listen to me all over again. After you have entered all of your answers, you will return to this screen. So I'll come back here and click Mark as done or turn in. Please let me know if you have any questions. And remember, these are right here. All the class will see. But over here, this is just between you and I. Those are private comments. So how you get started is we've got to click the attachment. So here is the attachment. Now, in Miss Elkins' class, you will probably eventually learn how to add or create, but we're not going to do that today. So let's click on the attachment to get started. It's going to open up in a new tab, which is great because whenever you get finished and you get ready to turn it in, all you have to do is go back and click turn in. So, well, I thought I put the first page as instructions, but maybe I didn't. I'll have to add that. So it opens up to your worksheet. Now, what I like to do is I like to zoom in just a little bit. Instead of using this zoom over here, let's use this zoom because it's on my actual page. So, whoops, nope, that's not the zoom. Erase that. Don't remember that. That's not the zoom. That's adding a new slide. This is the zoom, the magnifying glass with the plus sign. Sorry, boys and girls, it just woke up. Let's zoom 100% because that's going to get me closer. So I'm going to read the instructions. Use the words in the word bank to complete each sentence. So this is an actual page from your workbook. Now, here's the thing is in order for you to be able to type in each of these boxes, you have to click. Now, I only want your answer. I don't want to see what I've typed just because I had to type it so you could see where to type. So the first thing you're going to do is drag, and we're going to erase, and we're going to read 83,502 is blank, 82,502. So you have 2 options. You can put the symbol if you're confident. You can put the vocabulary words, which is great, or you could do both. So for me showing you how to do this, let's do both. So my cursor's still blinking. It's still there. So I'm going to type is greater than, and I'm going to put both in there. And if you click off, there's your answer. It's now on the line in the blank. It doesn't matter that is capitalized, and it technically shouldn't be. I'm not worried about that. So now let's look at the next one. So we'll click here to type our text and erase our answer. So you can use a blank to compare numbers. Now notice this one kind of goes down here. So I'm going to click down there. I'm just going to backspace it all. and I'm going to type my answer. Again, it's okay if it capitalizes. If you don't want it to, there is a trick. Let me show you. If it capitalizes when I space and I don't want it to, if you'll just hit the undo button up there, it will change it back to what it was supposed to be. All right, so let's say that you're working on your digital worksheet on the computer and you go to click and erase, but you accidentally delete the text box. Dun, dun, dun. Really easy fix. All you have to do is click the undo button. Now, if for some reason that undo button doesn't work, you can create a new text box and drag it over there. So let me accidentally delete it. And I'm going to click on this button right here, which is my text box. And I'm just going to click and drag it out. And then I'm ready to type. Now, once you finish typing in all your answers, now this particular assignment is 3 pages. So let's say I just got through with all 3 of my pages. Also, just one thing really quickly, sometimes we'll have to bubble in an answer. So I've got instructions for you to drag this gray circle over the letter you want to bubble in as the correct answer. Now I'm just going to drag it over one of these. So how I would know that you wanted that answer is it's going to be over the D, or over the C, or over the B, or over the A. So that's how I know which one you are going to pick for that one. So I'm going to change this so it has my initial instructions before you get to this page. But on everything that you do like this, I'll have this little note on the back that says, when you finish answering all questions, you need to go back to this assignment in Google Classroom and mark as done or turn in. So you don't have to share this with me. You don't have to do anything. If once you're sure that you've answered all of the questions, all you have to do is go back here and click turn in. Now, before I turn it in, I did just see something that I wanted to tell you about too. Right here, we have to compare. We have to use less than, greater than, or equal to. So you just click right there. You do the same thing. You erase what's in there. And your less than sign, if you find the shift key on the right-hand side, let me see if I can show you. All right, so let's look right here. Okay, finally got it up. So here's your less than sign. To type that less than sign, you're going to have to hold shift down. So hold shift, either shift, and then hit this, because if you don't hold shift, you're going to get that comma. For the greater than sign, hold shift, then press the period. That'll give you this. If you don't hold shift, you're going to get the period. And then the equal to sign is going to be this button. You don't have to hold down shift for that. But if you accidentally do, you see you're going to get a plus sign. So even if you accidentally forget to click to hold down the shift button, you're going to see it doesn't give you what you need. Worst case, that undo button is your very best friend. That's what I was doing now to get it back to what I needed it to be. Hit the undo button. And if something happens and you don't know how to fix it, send me a message. You can, whoops. I was thinking you could message me in here, but you would have to go back here and send me a message right here. I would rather it be in the private comments if you're having trouble saying that you need help. So let's say that Maddox has went through all 3 pages. He's read his instructions. So he's going to go back here and he's sure he's done. He's going to click turn in. So now it's telling you that this attachment is going to be submitted, and that's what you want because you want me to be able to look it over. And you're going to click turn in again. Right now, it's like you have turned in this paper to my tray. If you happen to realize that you forgot something or didn't do something that needed to be done, you can tell me, hey, Miss Moore, or ask me, can I get my work back? But please just check over it before you turn it in, because at home, sometimes my messages can be quick on Google Classroom and then sometimes not. So I just check it over really good before you turn it in. But that is it. That is how you complete a worksheet in Google Classroom for me. I hope this helps you, boys and girls. And I hope you find doing worksheets on Google Classroom are pretty cool.